If your Verizon router is stuck on connecting for WAN, DHCP, PPPoE, or DNS, it means your router can't establish or maintain a stable connection to Verizon's network. This is often due to authentication issues, configuration problems, or hardware glitches. Don't worry, many users experience this, and there are common fixes. For WAN issues, the router fails to connect broadly to Verizon's network. This diagram illustrates the network setup and connection paths involved. DHCP issues occur when the router can't get a dynamic IP address from Verizon. PPPoE failures happen during the authentication process with Verizon's servers. DNS refresh problems prevent translating domain names to IP addresses. These connection issues are common and can often be fixed with simple steps. Let's quickly define these terms that are crucial to understanding why your Verizon router might be stuck connecting. WAN, or Wide Area Network, is your router's connection to the broader internet. It's the pathway that allows your home network to communicate with websites and services worldwide. DHCP, or Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, automatically assigns IP addresses to your router and devices. It ensures each device on your network gets a unique address so they can communicate properly. PPPoE, or Point-to-Point Protocol over Ethernet, is the secure authentication method Verizon uses. It establishes a connection between your router and Verizon's servers using your account credentials. DNS, or Domain Name System, translates human-readable website names like google.com into IP addresses that computers understand. It's like a phone book for the internet. Problems with any of these components, WAN connection, DHCP address assignment, PPPoE authentication, or DNS resolution, can cause your router to get stuck in the connecting state. Begin with checking all cable connections to ensure they are secure. This includes verifying that Ethernet cables are properly plugged into the router and not damaged. Next, reboot your router by unplugging it from the power outlet, waiting 30 seconds, and plugging it back in. This resolves temporary glitches and renews the DHCP lease. Give the router a few minutes to fully reconnect after rebooting. If rebooting doesn't resolve the connecting issue, check your PPPoE settings in the router's admin panel. Open a web browser and enter your router's IP address, commonly 192.168.1.1 or 192.8.0.1. This accesses the admin panel. In the admin panel, find the Internet or Connection Settings section and look for PPPoE configuration. Ensure the username is your Verizon ID and the password is correct. If you're unsure, contact Verizon support to confirm these credentials. DNS refresh problems can cause connectivity issues by failing to update domain name translations. DNS translates website names to IP addresses, and cached data can become corrupted. To fix this, flush your computer's DNS cache using the command prompt. Open command prompt as administrator and type ipconfig/flush DNS. This clears the cache and forces fresh DNS lookups. Consider switching to public DNS servers for better reliability. Google's DNS uses 88888 as primary and 8844 as secondary. Cloudflare offers 1.1.1.1, which is often faster. You can change these settings in your router's admin panel by accessing the network settings or directly on your computer's network properties under IPv4 settings. Ensure your router's firmware is up to date. Check for updates in the router's admin panel. Verizon frequently releases updates to address connectivity bugs. If the issue started after a recent update, consider rolling back to a previous firmware version if the router interface allows. Some Verizon users have reported success doing this, but this is not something Verizon recommends. For advanced troubleshooting, let's explore connecting directly to the ONT and adjusting MTU settings. For advanced users, connect your laptop directly to the optical network terminal using an Ethernet cable. This bypasses the router completely. Renew the IP address manually. If this works, it suggests the issue is with your router hardware. Adjust your router's maximum transmission unit to port 92. This setting optimizes PPPoE connections by matching Verizon's requirements. This adjustment can also reveal if there's a hardware fault in your router that needs replacement. If you've tried all the troubleshooting steps and your router is still stuck on connecting, it's time to contact Verizon support. They can run remote diagnostics, check for outages in your area, and potentially identify hardware issues that require a replacement. Be prepared to provide them with your account information and the troubleshooting steps you've already taken.